Hi, welcome Sagittarius. Rose Burnett here, Mind, Body, Soul Balance. This is your June 2021 tarot forecast. Now, it is a general reading, so it's trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. If you're brand new to my channel, big welcome. Awesome to have you here. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell to make sure my videos come through to you in your feed. And if you follow me regularly, you're rocking awesome. Love your support. And there are a couple of giveaways, so I'm going to continue the giveaway competition we've been having. Those that were happening in May will be announced soon on my YouTube channel. So if you do subscribe this month, you're brand new to my channel, you go into the draw to win the Sacred Power Oracle cards. Beautiful deck by Anna Stark. Also applies to those of you that are going to opt in to the extended versions of my readings. If you're brand new to the VIP members area, you'll also go into the draw to win that. I will be selecting somebody randomly and announcing them at the end of the month. And for those of you that follow me regularly, you're going to go into the draw to win the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. Got to say, it's one of my favorite decks, yeah. And it'll be for somebody that has been following me for a while, very positive community member. So I'll be keeping an eye out for you in June, and I will announce the winners on my YouTube channel at the end of June. And if you're wondering how to get hold of the extended versions of my readings, they're about 35 to 45 minutes long. We go a lot deeper into your general energy, so it'll show a lot more about your finances, career, your life purpose, what's coming towards you, as well as love. We do a love forecast every month, dive deep into what your soulmate's thinking, feeling, going through, relationship influences affecting things at the time, whether you're in, doesn't matter what type of relationship you're in, whatever comes through, we dive deep into that. Also have a look at your chakra balance, your connection to spirit, your divine gifts and talents, and any high guidance from spirit as well. So if you want to get hold of that, all you have to do is hit the join button on my channel or very first link in the description box below this video. It's $5.99 a month. You get both the monthly and the mid-month extended versions of my readings on my channel there. Deeply motivational, inspirational, transformational. So invest in yourself and go check those out. My personal readings are also open. So I do personal readings as well as distance Reiki energy healing coaching sessions as well. So I'll pop all the info on here and down below on how to tap into that. What else? One last thing. If you're on Instagram, come and say hi. Do a lot of daily motivation, inspiration over there. So connect with me over there. Let's get started, Sag. And if you're wondering what order the readings are coming out, those videos with the highest numbers of views that were released last coming out first. So Sag, well done. You're second this month. So let's kick off with predictions with the beautiful Angel Wisdom Tarot. And let's see what you need to know. You've got release, which often represents Archangel Azrael, yeah. Whenever we pull the release card, there's something that's either from the past that you keep recycling through, there's emotional release, there's possibly people, situations in your life you need to release that are holding you back from moving forward. That's two here. And you've got the wheel, which can often represent the wheel of fortune, yeah? There's a lot of beautiful new opportunities here. It's about cycle completions, a fresh, brand new start in your life. Can certainly, in some aspect, can represent travel as well. And you've got the One of Water, which can represent a new love offer coming in, or possibly a new friendship coming in. Could be either of those two. There's a dolphin in the background representing happiness. You might be offering your cup to someone, or they're offering their cup to you. What else does Sag need to know? You're going through this massive transformation, yeah? Often the impetus for a transformation is a significant life event that either makes you realize you need to change within self. Personal transformation can be within self, can be some aspect of your life that's not going how you planned and you need to make changes to it, yeah? And you've got the Six of Fire, which is very beautiful. Yeah, it represents victory in this deck. Public recognition, achievements, awards for the hard work you've been doing in some aspect of your career or your personal life. When I say personal life, you know, it could be sporting, it could be all sorts of things, interests, but mostly it's your career. And you've got the King of Air. He's he's looking very stoic there. What does that mean? It can represent relationships or someone you're connecting with that's emotionally unavailable. You may be feeling emotionally unavailable in relationships. It's sitting under release. If you're connecting with someone like this, Spirit's saying let them go. Or if you're feeling like this, there's something you need to let go of within self that's going to open you up to love. And you've got the Seven of Fire, which is very much standing up for yourself, standing up for your beliefs, your values, your path, choosing your battles wisely. Can represent conflict with others, but you may just need to stand your ground. And you've got the Eight of Fire. I've got to say, Sag, this comes out for you all the time. Too much going on, life being out of balance, the need to balance your personal life and your career. And yeah, you've got the Sun, which is a beautiful shift in positive energy, renewal of hope, optimism, your plans working out, sitting under transformation. So the things you need to transform, Spirit's saying it's going to make this massive shift in positivity, optimism in your life. And here's balance, yeah, Archangel Zedekiel. The need to bring yourself into balance in all aspects. Yeah, it's particularly emotionally, but also physically. There's quite a lot going on here, Sag. All right, let's put some clarifiers from the Muse Tarot. All right, that wants to fly out. You got the Devil. She's got strings holding on to the end of her fingertips, which means you can release yourself at any time. It can represent sort of toxic behaviors, things, bad habits that you're going through, resorting to in terms of your emotions. There's a butterfly in the background being lit up with fire, so absolutely can represent death and rebirth. The puppet's holding the string of self, so Spirit's saying you can release yourself at any time. All right, there's 3 that wants to come out here. You got the Muse of Emotions. So this is the energy Spirit saying you need to get into. It's very balanced, watery energy. She's in perfect balance with self and sync. She's very relaxed, calm, a lot of inner peace going on. Because you got the Eight of Voices, which has been way too much in your head and worrying about things. It can feel like there's just so much going on that's feeling a little bit overwhelming. And you've got the Queen of Voices. Yeah, she's very much speaks her truth. She acts with integrity. She's a leader. When she leads with the truth, you help others on your path. You don't sugarcoat things. You see through BS. Cards are flying out. Okay, got the Five of Emotions. She's been stabbed in the shoulder with a big ice pick. So things may not have turned out how you hoped they had. And there's a bit of grief and loss going on here. Spirit's saying you'll overcome that energy. Let's pull you some more guidance here. Let's have a look at the Devil energy here. You got the Four of Emotions. She's just focusing on the past, yeah. The empty cups, the things that didn't work out. Spirit's saying you need to let that go. And you got the Seven of Materials, meaning things are in progress right now. They may not be happening as quick as you want them to. Let's have a look at the Eight of Voices, which is overthinking things, being in your head. You got the Three of Materials. So Spirit's saying if what you're focusing on is related to career and things that there's blockages, Spirit's saying that there's the opportunity to partner up with others, to collaborate with others to create what you want. Have you thought about that? Let's have a look at the Five of Emotions, where it feels like you're being stabbed in the shoulder or stabbed in the back. Things haven't turned out how you wanted them to. You got the Ace of Materials, and there's a pathway round. So aces always represent brand new beginnings. Basically what Spirit's saying is whatever ideas you have, whatever things you kick off right now is going to create this wealth and prosperity in your life. You've just got to get started on them. You've got to be in balance, and Spirit's saying you'll have victory. All right, let's pull you some angel healing messages. You've got precious gift. Friendship, family, and love are precious gifts. Don't lose sight of what's important. So if you're totally focused on what's not going right in your world and you're focused on your career, Spirit's saying make sure to make some time for your family, your partner, your friendships, your children. You've also got creative potential. You are by nature infinitely creative. Life is a sea of creative potential just waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart's desires, which basically means you've got any ideas, things you want to kick off. There is no limit. You have the freedom to do whatever you want. And you've got Archangel Raphael. So many archangels coming out for you. Feel yourself surrounded by emerald green light. I, Archangel Raphael, offer you healing and solace. The storm clouds will soon clear and the sun will shine eternally bright. Trust. You pulled the sun card, yeah? So things are going to shift. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the beautiful Divine Circus Oracle, which is a gorgeous deck by Alana Fairchild. Oh, wow. I don't think this one has ever come out before. And look at it, it's so amazing. It's called Ra Ra Ra. Super intrigued to see what it says. It's number 10, which can certainly represent cycle completion, success coming in. Let's pull you out the guidance. She's very Egyptian, by the way. It says, Sagittarius, have you had enough of the dark side of life? Fear, doubt, uncertainty, anxiety, frustration, and believing you cannot manifest your dreams are signs that you've been in darkness too long and it's time to step out of that darkness and into the light. No wonder you pulled this. Takes a lot of courage to leave darkness behind and embrace the light. To step into the light means you give up attachment to drama, the stories of suffering and the pain of the past. You don't deny your struggles or your pain, but you know it's possible to let go in favor of trust, reassurance, comfort, and commitment to what holds meaning for you again and again and again, for as often as needs be until you are free. Sometimes the courage of stepping into the light means a willingness to set aside the mental anguish and say, today I choose to trust that everything's going to work out according to a higher and unconditionally loving divine plan that has my best interests at heart. It means that you acknowledge what you have gone through without needing to keep score. It means you're willing to pay more attention to what's happening in this moment and to believe wholeheartedly that the universe is working with you and for you, not against you. And like the sun crackling through the night to bring the dawn of a new day, the oracle of Ra 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 is your divine wake-up call. Your dark days are numbered and your time in the divine spotlight is upon you. Be willing to shine your light even if no one else around you seems to understand, acknowledge, or recognize it at first, or even for a long time. You're brave enough to shine true with or without others holding your hand and encouraging you. And maybe others need to find their way to you so that they can help you or be helped by your light. For that to happen, you're going to need to stand in the dark and shine with trust, patience, and courage. And if you've been in the dark, so to speak, for a while, you might find it hard to trust in the light at first. You might worry that goodness won't last and it's better to be pessimistic now rather than disappointed later. Those are tricks of darkness, don't believe in them. Trust in the power of light within you and don't be afraid to let it shine bright. Oh, the most perfect message. There's a healing ritual here. It says, place one hand over your heart, breathe in and out and relax for several moments. So in distance or in Reiki, we put our hand over our heart chakra, which is in the center of our chest, yeah? It says, then say the following aloud, just listen. I call on the light of unconditional love. You fill me up and surround me in a protective field of divine energy, healing, grace, mercy, assistance, and protection in all ways. Thank you. It does say to gaze at this image on the oracle card. I'll bring it really close. There's an orb of light right at the top of her crown, yeah? It says gaze at this orb of white light atop of the goddess's crown. Imagine, visualize, feel, or pretend that you have such an orb of light hovering above your head now too. Shines upon you, glowing white sun. It feels so good, shining beautiful, soft white light all around you. And then say, the protective, healing power of light is with me now. Anything not of unconditional love must leave my body, my mind, my soul and spirit. I place my trust in the light, leaving behind once and for all the darkness of night, through my own free will and divine authority. So be it. You're going to now pretend that you're the most spiritually enlightened cheerleader ever. Oh, this is hilarious. You have 2 imaginary pom-poms that shine like suns, one in each hand. You're going to do a cheer for the ancient deity of the sun known as Ra, and this cheer is to call in the light. Do your chant, Ra, 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 whilst you wave your pom-poms in the air. You are calling in a brand new era of light, the relief of suffering for you and all beings. You finished your healing ritual. And there's an affirmation here that says, light infuses all parts of me and my life with loving power, protection, and peace. Ra, Ra, Ra. The most perfect guidance, Sag. I mean, the first card you pulled was all about release. So there's definitely release to go on so you can let in the light into your life. And the sun, dare I say. All right, those are your messages for those of you watching the free version of this reading. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Love to hear your feedback, your comments down below on how it resonated with you. We are going into the extended next. To get access to that, just hit the join button on my channel, very first link in the description box below. There's absolutely this release going on so that you can go through this transformation, or some of you are going through that process right now. The sun has come through twice, yeah, in terms of this beautiful shift in positivity and energy. There's absolutely a need for you to bring yourself into balance, and we'll see what else comes out. You know, obviously whatever states you're going through right now, guidance will come through on how to move through those states. We'll absolutely be looking at love as well, your general energies, high guidance from spirit. So those of you leaving us right now, it's been awesome to have you here. Make sure to come back again. VIP members, those going into the extended hang around, we're going into the love forecast next.